Guys, we know that every time someone in the community's got a challenge on the go, chances are that either we or someone in the community has already seen the problem before and more than likely already solved it. So the question we've been asking is, how can we more rapidly share the knowledge? How can we open up so that people can chat with us, but actually with each other more regularly and more easily? We also know that a lot of IT managers and busy decision makers want to grow their peer networks and to keep up with what's new and what's relevant, aside from the quarterly webinars that we run. So we're really keen to save you guys time and to get you answers to some of the common problems as quickly as possible. So what we've done is we've created a group on LinkedIn, and it's called the Citrix Teba Community Australia. Citrix-Teba Community Australia. What I'll do is take no more than 2 minutes just to show you how to join the group. So if you look at the screen that you can see in front of you right now, just log into your LinkedIn account, and once you log into your account, that's pretty much the home page that you'll see. And then look up to that search field. That's the field that says search for people. And instead of typing anything in there, don't type anything in there, just leave it blank and click on that blue button there, the search button. Once you click on the search button, you'll get a screen that looks something like this. And what you need to do then is just click on the groups button where that green arrow is. So once you've clicked on groups.
And now you actually go and search for your group, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this will take you into the field where you can search for groups. And at that groups area, that's where you go into the search field up top and just type Citrix-Teba, Citrix-Teba into the group, and click on the search button, and it'll come up with Citrix-Teba Community Australia. That's the group. So that one that you're looking at there with the Teba logo, that's the group. You click view, and straight away it will take you into that group, and all you need to do at that point is click the join group button. What happens then is your application comes through to Teba to join the group. We click admit, and we let you into the group. Through that, you'll meet what I'll call an intimate group of peers, many of whom are doing the same or similar things to you, facing common challenges, problems, and you can then discuss things with members. So you can start a discussion. What you're looking at there is the field to start a discussion. You can actually just start a discussion on a topic of interest or a problem that you're facing, and others in the group, including us, can respond to your questions or your challenge or whatever it is you've got on the go. And then if you want to connect with other members, you just go click on that blue thing. You see where the green arrow is pointing? You click on members there, and that will show you the other members of the group. You can connect with those people, and ideally you land up with a network of peers who are facing similar challenges to you.
And the reason we did this, Ant, is because we've found in other workshops that people were genuinely surprised that other people in other companies were having the exact same issues that they were. Like, we get to see a lot of companies, but some of you out there don't only see yourselves, basically. So by opening up the group, you'll actually be able to share information amongst yourselves.
You'll see as you join there's a couple of rules, the most important of which are no self-promotion, please, and no advertising. If we see discussions started that look like advertising, we'll politely remove them. This is really for open discussion around what's going on, what are the challenges, what's new, what's relevant, and how can we meet some of our peers. How can you meet some of your peers if you want to network and just grow your personal peer networks.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Ant. So what we'll do is we'll move on now, and we'll open it up to questions and answers. So Craig, you've got a bunch of questions that people have asked. Let's handle some of them now.
Okay. So a couple of the questions we've got is regarding the way Zen Desktop and Zen App work. So with Zen Desktop and Zen App in Windows 7, they are one product. So same code, two different SKUs. There are limitations in Zen App 7 compared to what we have in the current 6.5 environment. So I know a couple of you have talked about there's no session sharing between desktop and apps. That is correct in Zen Desktop 7. That was one of them. What else have we got? Steve, do you want to just clarify the Zen client and repurposing PCs that you mentioned?
Yeah, okay. So what Citrix has told us is that you can run the Zen client software, which is effectively a virtualization software for PCs, and they're going to have a special version that runs on top of that, a special OS that runs on top of that, which effectively includes a Citrix receiver effectively and lets you get on to the environment. Now we haven't physically played with this yet, so we'll let people know how that works. They simply announced it during Synergy.
Yeah. So I've got a bit more information on that. It's basically a Type 1 hypervisor going on your PC, so bare metal, and it's the Citrix receiver that you'll boot up from that Type 1 hypervisor and then access from that.
Cool. So yeah, again, that'll save people from you know, buying a thin client if they've still got some PCs they can repurpose. All right, what other goodies have we got there, Craig? What other questions have come through?
Question was basically about the file size for share file again. What was the file size?
What did you say, Craig? Was it
10 gig in size?
10 gig. You can send up to 10 gig files with share file. Cool. All right. What's the next question?
The other one was a bit of a clarification around the desktop player for Mac. Yes, it is very similar to Zen Client Enterprise, except it is a Type 2 hypervisor, which basically is like the VMware player, where you can stream your desktop back and forth between your environment.
Okay, but effectively in the back end, it's the same exact back end as the Zen Client system?
So Zen Client Enterprise back end. For Windows, you have the Zen Client Enterprise client at the front end.
Yep.
For the Mac, you have the player.
Understand. Okay, so that's just simply allowed us to use it for the player. Cool. All right, what's the next question?
Okay. Just waiting for some more questions. If any of you got any other questions, please pop them through.
Okay. I can see, no, those are just some clarifying questions we've already looked at. Cool, all right. If anyone else has got questions, obviously call us, shoot us an email. Otherwise, please join the LinkedIn group, because then you'll be able to see, everyone will be able to see the questions and answers that are posted inside the group. Ant, over to you.
Power to the people. Good one. Hey, thanks everyone. It's been an awesome session, an awesome morning. We've come in 5 minutes under time, which is always great. Hope you've had a useful session. Looking forward to some of the discussions on the LinkedIn group. And gee, I was about to say, until next Citrix Synergy Summit, but that's a year away.
Well, actually, Ant, can I correct you? Citrix has split the Summit and Synergy this year. So Summit is for partners only and Synergy is for general public. And that's actually happening in January. So we'll be able to tell you about new cool stuff 6 months in advance of Synergy.
No doubt we'll be in touch with all of you, and we will have another webinar well before January. Until then, have an amazing day wherever you are in Australia, and thank you for joining.
All over the world. Bye for now.
Bye.